Boston on Sunday, June 29th. All roads lead to WWE's Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Live in Boston for the first time ever. See John Cena, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, Sheamus, The Shield, The Wyatt family, and more compete to seize the briefcase with the Money in the Bank contract for the chance to become WWE World Heavyweight Champion. It's WWE Money in the Bank, live in Boston Sunday, June 29th. Tickets available Saturday, April 12th.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Harley Race.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
This is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
To Melrose, Massachusetts, from the east, from the west to the east, to face Julian Starr. Well, let me tell you a little something about Doink. When you've been into the big top as long as I have, you learn not to take anybody too lightly. And Julian Starr, don't know too much about him, but I know he's got enough guts to sign the dotted line to face me. So what am I going to do? What's my game plan? My game plan is there's no plan at all. You see, Doink, Matt Bourne, has always been the kind of guy that just reacts. And I'm really good when backed in a corner and a little bit of pressure is put on me, because I just react. Usually my reactions are like a cobra. I strike out. I come off the top. I come up from left field. And Julian Starr, oh, if I had a heart, it would hurt for you.
This hungry young athlete, Julian Starr, to take on the evil, sick, deranged Doink the Clown, Matt Bourne, one-on-one.
Doink, Matt Bourne. When I was a kid, I used to watch you on TV, and you were the most entertaining character that I had ever seen. You used to make me laugh, and there's so many things about you I liked, but I'm not wrestling Doink the Clown. I'm wrestling born again Matt Bourne. Me personally, I honestly don't know what that means. I can see the crazy and aggressive side of you now. With that said, me being a young up-and-comer with the utmost confidence in himself, I plan to use my youth to take you out.
Well, this isn't just any Doink the Clown you're going to be facing. This isn't some $10 cheap independent wrestling ripoff from Quincy you're going to be taking on tonight. This is the man that was at WrestleMania 9 facing Crush. This is Matt Bourne, former world-class tag team champion. He competed at WrestleMania 1 against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. This isn't some wannabe. This is the man that's done it in front of millions.
Matt, I'm not going to come in and stand here in front of you and say that I'm not nervous that I get to wrestle someone with that many accolades on his belt. I'm not going to say that I'm going to come out victorious. I mean, I do say I want to come out victorious, but I know for a fact that you can't win them all. But I am confident in the fact that I'm going to give it my all, and that I'm going to try my hardest to earn a victory against you. Matt Bourne, in WWF, you loved playing jokes on a bunch of people. Tonight, this Starr is going to play the joke on you.
Unbelievable, fans. When we come back after this brief timeout, it's Starr and Doink. The action and excitement of the MWF returns to Memorial Hall in Melrose Saturday, January 8th, with a live wrestling event and autograph photo fan fest. You'll see WWE U.S. Champion Daniel Bryan, manager of WWE World Champion Kane Paul Bearer, TNA superstars Jay Lethal, The Monster Abyss, Awesome Kong, Homicide, the original Doink the Clown, John Cena Sr., JBL's Uprising, and more. Visit BostonWrestling.com. It's the December MWF Extra with Doink the Clown, Matt Bourne, taking on the In It to Win It Gauntlet Challenge victor. It's Soul Survivor 6, Julian Starr. What a matchup we have here on the John Cena Sr. show with no John Cena Sr. in sight. Fans, if that is not a Christmas present for Dan Marotti, that I do not know what is. Doink the Clown, Matt Bourne, has made quite an impact here in the MWF. In 2010, making his debut, defeated Bo Douglas. He's been involved in Todd Hansen's business on several occasions. Taped a tremendous studio shoot interview available in the MWF store on BostonWrestling.com. But tonight it's a battle of the ages. The grizzled veteran, Matt Bourne, Doink the Clown, against Julian Starr. But Starr fire back right there on Bourne. And backs Bourne into the corner. Julian Starr made his debut earlier this year in a losing effort to stalker Dylan Cage. Came away with a huge, impressive victory when he won the In It to Win It Gauntlet Challenge at Soul Survivor 6, which earned him the championship opportunity of his choosing. This could be his biggest test to date, though. Matt Bourne has got the experience advantage, the size advantage, perhaps the power advantage as he hurls Starr to the mat. Look at that nip up right there from Julian Starr. And look at that nice reversal. Make it 2. Down goes Bourne. Julian Starr not backing down for a minute. Taking it to the veteran. Well, just like in any other sport, there has to be a youth movement at some time. Could tonight be that night in the world of Bourne? And wait a minute, Bourne thought he reversed Starr, but Starr flipped him right back over where he began. He's got the speed, he's got the agility, he's got the heart, he's got the determination. I expect big things from Julian Starr here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation. He had a big year in his debut in 2010, and it's only looking up. A way to end the year with a win over Doink the Clown would be huge. Ducks the clothesline. Oh, look at that knee to the midsection. Down goes Julian Starr. Again, kick to the midsection. Make it 2. Kick to the face. Well, last month on Extra, Todd Hansen and Dylan Cage squared off one-on-one. Cage had Paul Bearer in his corner. Hansen had WWE Hall of Famer, the Iron Sheik. Hansen came away on the losing end of things. He was distracted by what was going on with the Sheik and Paul Bearer at ringside, allowing Cage to come away with the win. But then the vicious, brutal attack from that man right there with the green hair, Doink the Clown, Matt Bourne, was unlike anything I've ever seen. It was almost like he was possessed. Like putting that face paint on just brought out this evil demon inside of him. And tonight, that's what Julian Starr has to contend with. Doink trying to cut off the oxygen supply again. Look at Julian Starr fight back. No, grabs the trunks. And Starr gets a face full of the mid-turnbuckle. Look at that. Well, he's applauding something as Tony Jordan applies the count. Kicks him into the head. Down to the floor goes Julian Starr. Bourne picks him up, and I don't like this. Oh, look at that. Face full of the steps. That could be Broken Jaw City. What's he asked him to stop the count? What malicious intent does he have now? Look at that. Hurls him into the steel barricades. Knife edge shot. And the veteran right there to break up the 10 count. He certainly doesn't want a double count out. Big scoop. And a slam on the hard wooden floor. No give on that. No mats around ringside. Bourne again in the ring. What does he want him to do? Count out Julian Starr? Is this what he wants? A count out victory? I find that surprising. He poses for the crowd. And again, you really can't predict what is in that man's mind. Julian Starr doesn't appear to be getting up anytime fast, and Bourne breaks up the count. Starr struggling to his feet. That slam to the wooden floor really could have done some damage to his back. What we're going to see right here. Bourne picks him up, suplex in the ring. Starr fighting. No, he lands on him for a pinfall attempt. Almost upset City. 2 count plus. And wait a minute, that's only angered Bourne. Firing away with some lefts. He's got a little Sandy Havinidius in him. Let him continue to pound away on him. Stomp to the face. Doink the Clown has a vicious streak that will not end. Starr trying to fight back. Punches and chops to the midsection. But look at how evil Bourne looks. Has him in the ropes. Rakes his eyes, rakes his face. Belly-to-belly suplex. Could that be it? Nonchalant cover. And he doesn't come away with the win as a result of it. This time he holds the arm down. Will he be any more successful? No. Julian kicks out this time. Now Bourne. Trying to take a minute to regroup. And at the same time use all the weight in his body to bear down on Julian Starr. If he can cut off that arm, well, it's not successful so far. Like I was going to say, if he could cut off the legs from Starr, so to speak, he'd really have the advantage. Bourne hurls him in the corner. Nails him in the midsection. Another right jab. Bourne sets Starr up into the ropes. Delayed, and he moves! And that left shoulder that Bourne was just using to punch away on Starr is going to be a little sore at this point. Boot to the midsection from Julian. Right hand to the Clown. Make it 2 and down he goes. And now Doink is begging for a little bit of mercy that he was showing none of when he had the upper hand in this matchup. Oh, wait a minute. No. Starr catches the leg. What are we going to see here? Down goes Doink. And now he kicks him in the face. We'll see a scoop and a slam of his own. Julian Starr to the top rope. What are we going to see here? Is he going to fly? Big time elbow drop from the top rope. Is he going to hook it? Yes, he is. 2, 3, no. 2 3/4. He came oh so close to coming away with the victory here on MWF Extra, the John Cena Sr. Show. Up to the top he goes again. What are we going to see this time? Oh, wait a minute. No, he gets a face full of Matt Bourne's shoe. Merry Christmas. Oh, wait a minute. The stump puller. It put away Bo Douglas. Is he going to submit? I don't know how he could possibly get to the ropes. He taps. He taps. Doink the Clown, Matt Bourne, victorious on his way to MWF Road to the Gold, Saturday, January the 8th, at the historic Memorial Hall in Melrose, Massachusetts. What shenanigans is he going to be up to in the new year? Where's he going now? Are we going to see the illusion trick that he played at WrestleMania 9? Is he going to bring out Steve Kern from under the ring? What on earth is he doing? I don't know. Should we go to a timeout now? Oh, wait a minute. No, there he is. No, only one Doink, and it's still Bourne. What does he have there? A wrench? A hammer? What the? Todd Hansen with a chair to the back! What the hell was he going to do with that weapon? He's out of his mind. If it wasn't for Todd Hansen looking for a little bit of revenge, what was Doink the Clown Matt Bourne going to do to Julian Starr just now? I'm in shock.
The action and excitement of the MWF returns to Memorial Hall in Melrose, Saturday, January 8th, with a live wrestling event and autograph photo fan fest. You'll see WWE U.S. Champion Daniel Bryan, manager of WWE World Champion Kane Paul Bearer, TNA superstars Jay Lethal, The Monster Abyss, Awesome Kong, Homicide, the original Doink the Clown, John Cena Sr., JBL's Uprising, and more. Visit BostonWrestling.com.
Earlier this month on the December MWF Ultra, the $1 million investment Tommaso Ciampa of John Layfield's Uprising was victorious over John Walters shortly after issuing this challenge.
It's been about 2 years now since JBL tied in with the Uprising. It's been about 2 years now, and the Uprising's only seen success. Slick Wagner Brown has the heavyweight championship. Antonio Thomas, Jay Buster, they have the tag team titles. And Project Ciampa wants a title of his own. And on Road to the Gold, January 8th, Melrose, Massachusetts, John Cena Sr., he made a blockbuster signing. Somehow, he made a couple phone calls. Somehow, you got Daniel Bryan, you got the WWE U.S. Champion to put his title up for grabs. There's no championship title that I want more. There's no championship title that Project Ciampa deserves more than WWE Gold. So John Cena Sr., listen close, because I'm not requesting a title shot. That Road to the Gold, Project Ciampa is demanding. I'm demanding that Daniel Bryan faces me face to face. I'm demanding at Road to the Gold is Project Ciampa versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE US title.
And Ciampa's challenge certainly got the attention of both Daniel Bryan and MWF President John Cena Sr. As a result, at MWF Road to the Gold, Saturday, January the 8th at Memorial Hall in Melrose, Massachusetts, you will see WWE U.S. Champion Daniel Bryan, $1 million investment Tommaso Ciampa of John Layfield's Uprising, only with one special stipulation from President Cena, that it is a submission match.
I feel like JBL's plan is really starting to unfold lately. He's the one who told me to issue the challenge to Daniel Bryan. And Cena Sr., you're trying to throw a wrench in our plans by making this a submission match. January 8th, Road to the Gold in Melrose, Mass. It's going to be Daniel Bryan in one corner, Tommaso Ciampa in the other. It's going to be the LaBelle Lock versus Project Ciampa. Well, Daniel Bryan, I have a favor to ask of you. January 8th, I don't want the PG-rated superstar. January 8th, I want the best in the world. Daniel Bryan, I want you to try to kick my head in. I want the guy that all the internet fans have been talking about for years. I want the guy who took independent wrestling and put it back on the map. My whole life, I've never been known to back down from challenges. My whole life, I've never been known to say I quit. So Daniel Bryan, at Road to the Gold, Project Ciampa looks to make a statement. And that following Monday, on Monday Night Raw, I plan to walk out that curtain holding the WWE US Championship. Project Ciampa says kill or be killed. And Daniel Bryan, come January 8th at Road to the Gold, you're gonna tap the F out.
The action and excitement of the MWF returns to Memorial Hall in Melrose Saturday, January 8th, with a live wrestling event and autograph photo fan fest. You'll see WWE US Champion Daniel Bryan, manager of WWE World Champion Kane Paul Bearer, TNA superstars Jay Lethal, The Monster Abyss, Awesome Kong, Homicide, the original Doink the Clown, John Cena Sr., JBL's Uprising, and more. Visit BostonWrestling.com.
JBL's Uprising will be well represented in the double main event at Road to the Gold, January 8th at Memorial Hall in Melrose, Massachusetts. Yes, Daniel Bryan and Tommaso Ciampa in the submission match. However, one of 4 matches to take place inside a 15-foot-high steel cage will be 2 of these gentlemen, the MWF Heavyweight Champion Slick Wagner-Brown and the Man in the Black, Homicide. When he made his Millennium Wrestling Federation debut, he was crushed, decimated by the Uprising before John Bradshaw Layfield had invested in these group of heathens. And he took a beating after crushing Luke Robinson and basically running him out of the Millennium Wrestling Federation. Slick Wagner-Brown sat in a chair, berated him, gave him little baby slaps across the face. However, Homicide was like a pit bull. He would not stop fighting. He would not give up. He had heart. He showed character. No matter what you might think of some of his actions in and out of the ring, it took 4 members of the then Uprising to try and hold this man down. Slick Wagner-Brown hit him with every wrestling move he had, with a chair, humiliating a multi-time TNA Tag Team Champion. Shortly after stabbing all of his fans and friends in the back when he turned on Black Machismo Jay Lethal. Then on the October edition of MWF Extra, the John Cena Sr. show, Slick Wagner-Brown found himself involved in Jay Lethal's TNA X Division title defense against Homicide, costing Homicide the matchup. Again, why would Slick Wagner-Brown choose to involve himself in Homicide and Lethal's business? After a 20-minute match, Slick returned to attack Homicide. Thus, at Road to the Gold, January 8th, inside a 15-foot-high steel cage, it will be Slick Wagner-Brown and Homicide.
This is bullshit. John Cena Sr., You want to put me in a 15-foot-high steel cage with homicide? Have you lost your mind? I get it. I get it. You will do anything to see me lose the title. Well, guess what? When I face homicide in the steel cage, you can bet your bottom dollar that I'm gonna do anything to hold on to this title.
The action and excitement of the MWF returns to Memorial Hall in Melrose Saturday, January 8th, with a live wrestling event and autograph photo fan fest. You'll see WWE US Champion Daniel Bryan, manager of WWE World Champion Kane Paul Bearer, TNA superstars Jay Lethal, The Monster Abyss, Awesome Kong, Homicide, the original Doink the Clown, John Cena Sr., JBL's Uprising, and more. Visit BostonWrestling.com.
The war between two former Millennium Wrestling Federation heavyweight champions will not end. Last month on this very program, Todd Hansen, with WWE Hall of Famer the Iron Sheik, took on stalker Dylan Cage with the manager of champions Paul Bearer. Cage came away with a controversial victory over Hansen due to outside shenanigans, and then afterwards took a brutal beating at the hands of the deranged Doink the Clown, Matt Bourne. With that said, President Cena has signed a steel cage match between Hansen and Cage, January 8th, at Road to the Gold in
January 8th. January 8th. January 8th. Melrose, Massachusetts. Dylan Cage, for years, you and I have fought back and forth. For years, you have stalked me. You have injured me. You have laid me out. And on January 8th in Melrose, Massachusetts, 15 feet high, steel around all four sides. Dylan Cage, it's me and you. Paul Bearer, you are stuck on the floor. There's no way in. Dylan Cage, there's no way out. Matt Bourne, Doink, I don't know what your problem is, but January 8th, Melrose, Massachusetts, you watch what I do to Dylan Cage. You see what I am capable of. Because once I destroy Dylan Cage, I will destroy you.
We can't understand how a man like you can take beating after beating. Big Bang Birthday Bash. You think you would have had enough. January 8th. Rage. Rage in the cage. Like that. And with Paul Bearer, the great wrestling mind in the history of this business by my side, it will be the final piece of the puzzle in the destruction. You, Todd Hansen. I will not let you keep this on my conscience. January mark, the end of the chapter. Close the book on Cage and Hansen. You don't understand that I have a world champions. Paulie, and I'm not coming to play. You're dealing with the best kept secret in the business, Hansen. I am a professional wrestler, goddammit. And my Uncle Paulie realized something. You think I'm in the cage with you, but what you don't realize you are in the cage with me.
The action and excitement of the MWF returns to Memorial Hall in Melrose Saturday, January 8th, with a live wrestling event and autograph photo fan fest. You'll see WWE U.S. Champion Daniel Bryan, manager of WWE World Champion Kane Paul Bearer, TNA superstars Jay Lethal, The Monster Abyss, Awesome Kong, Homicide, the original Doink the Clown, John Cena Sr., JBL.